If you like mint and you like chocolate, I got your new favorite cookie right here. It's a fudge mint chocolate cookie with Andes mints all throughout it, and it's made with black cocoa, the stuff that Oreos are made out of. So it's super fudgy, super minty. If you don't like mint chocolate, you can also make it just fudgy. Hi guys, it's Miss Bakes a Lot, and today we're going to make chocolate fudge mint cookies. Or if you want, just make chocolate fudge cookies. I'll give you an option on this one, because if you don't like mint, just make them fudge. But I like chocolate mint, so let's do it. Okay, so as usual, we are going to start with our dry ingredients. We need 2 cups of flour. We are going to fluff our flour. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt, a 1/2 cup of, I'm using Dutch processed cocoa powder just because it gives a smoother, richer cocoa flavor. If you only have regular cocoa powder, you can still use that. Don't need to run to the store. And then a 1/2 cup of black cocoa powder. If you guys have watched a few of my videos, my brownies, chocolate cake, I use cocoa powder or black cocoa powder a lot. This is the stuff that Oreos are made out of, you guys, and it makes a huge difference. If you don't have it, if you're gonna watch me, go get some because I use it a lot. But if you don't have it, you can still use it. I mean, you can still use regular cocoa powder. You're still gonna have some good cookies if you don't have it. We're going to mix all this together. Now we're going to add 2 sticks or 1 cup of squishy butter, a 1/2 cup of regular sugar, and 1 cup of brown sugar. I'm going to use my 1/2 cup just because it fits in here better. Packed brown sugar. All right, we are going to cream that until it's light and fluffy. Now remember, we're creaming it. We're just not mixing it together. We're going to cream it. We want it light and fluffy for 3 to 4 minutes, not just till it's together. And scrape your bowl down once or twice in that time because it does want to throw it up against the side of the bowl sometimes. Okay, it's not going to get super light and fluffy because we use mostly brown sugar, but it's still pretty light and fluffy. Now we're going to add 1 egg and 1 egg yolk. And always make sure you crack your eggs in a different container so you don't get a bloody egg or an eggshell in there, and then you got to start all over. You know, I never would want to feed somebody an eggshell, or I would never want to start over my whole batter if I cracked a bloody egg in there. So just don't do it. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And I know if you've watched me for a minute, you're going to be like, well, now just a minute, Missy. You said that you always use vanilla bean paste when you're baking. However, since we're making chocolate mint cookies, the reason that I use vanilla bean paste when I'm baking is because it's not alcohol based, it's water based. It doesn't cook out or it doesn't bake out. Well, I don't mind if a little bit bakes out today. I'm going to give that a good mix. Scrape it down one more time. You guys notice I scrape my bowl a lot. And then we're going to mix our dry ingredients half at a time. Cocoa powder loves to fly everywhere. Cover your bowl. Start on low. Okay, now here's where the options come in. I'm going to take half my dough. Well, not even half. I'm only going to take a little bit of my dough. And I'm going to put chocolate chips in it and chocolate chunks in it. Like that. Because I really want the mint chocolate chip cookie. So I'm going to leave that. But I'm going to take some for you guys who don't want chocolate mint cookies. Now I'm going to take some chocolate chips. Now ordinarily for a full batch I would say 2 cups. But we're not doing a full batch. We're only doing a little bit. So you just measure however many you feel like you would want. And I'm also going to put... I don't know if you guys saw my video on, let's say you're making something with melted chocolate and you melted too much. What to do with your too much melted chocolate chips. If you melted too much, you just make your own chocolate chips. So here they are. I made my own chocolate chips and threw them all over the floor. But I like to make some of them pretty big so that you can stick them in the top of your cookies and they look cool. You know, like big old chunks. I'm going to mix those in. I was mixing them with my hand because it's a very thick dough. And then I bought these Andes mints, these little teeny tiny Andes mints. And oh, you guys, if you could smell these, oh man, these smell so good. I would use a whole bag if I was doing the whole batch, but I'm not. So I'm going to pour in probably, you know, a little over half the bag. And if you can't find these by you, I saw they also have York, you know, the York peppermint patty. They have chocolate chips that are York flavored. So you can find those too. And if you can't find those, I found these. And so just chop some of these up, which I'm going to chop some of these up and put them on top of my cookies. Have a little bit extra of these, you guys. This would be so good on ice cream. So I'm going to do 2 test cookies. I'll just do one of each, one in a ball and one flat. Well, guess what, guys? Preheat your oven to 375. One of these days. 375, and I'm going to go 10 to 12 minutes. Let's see, this one I'm going to make them, I always make mine too big, but I'm going to make it too big. I'll do this one. I guess I'll try rolling them in balls. You guys know if you've watched my other ones, I like my cookies looking rustic, but these ones might look okay in balls, actually. So I'm going to put a couple of these chips in the top. So I'll flatten this one. And I'm going to put these in. I'll check them after 10 minutes. Okay, so these bake for 10 minutes, and yep, I'm pretty sure I'm going to flatten them. So I'm going to continue to bake these and flatten them, and while they're baking, I'm going to I'm going to bake these ones, chop up these, and then I'll bake the rest of them. And I'll be back. So I just chopped up these Andes mints in thirds, and I'm rolling my little balls here. Make sure you don't roll your balls too tightly because you do want them to spread a little bit. And I'm just putting like 2 or 3 in each one. Okay, these are hot out of the oven, and while they're hot, I'm going to do the spoon trick where I'm going to make them perfectly round. While they're hot, you can manipulate them very easily. But they got to be super hot. Or if they're small enough, you can use a cookie cutter or a biscuit cutter, and you can make them round like that. This one's gigantic. Oh well. Okay, guys, so mine cooked about 11 minutes, and they are perfect. You guys, these are so good. I tasted one. It is fudgy. It tastes like a brownie with mint in it. And RM from BTS, if you're watching, because I mean, why wouldn't you be watching Miss Bakes a Lot make a video? Because what else would you have to do, really? I mean, you're only on like a world tour with 82 stops. I mean, in your downtime, you could obviously watch me make a video. But if you are watching RM and I ever get the chance to bake for you, I promise you I would never make you these mint chocolate cookies. But anyways, you guys, if you like mint chocolate, because RM hates mint chocolate, he says it's a waste of chocolate, which, okay, fair. But if you like mint chocolate, you guys, this is your new favorite cookie, I promise you. So give these a try. And if you don't like mint, RM, try this one without the mint in it. It just tastes like a fudgy brownie cookie. Absolutely delicious. So you guys, thank you again for watching, and keep watching. I have many, many more recipes. So keep watching and I will show them to you. You guys have a good night, good morning, good day, however you're watching. I will see you next time.